You're not sharing yet. Okay. No, no audio.
Let me check again.
Okay, we can hear you now, but no audio from the video.
Okay.
Did you use the? Did you click on use the what do they call it now? Audio. There's something you're supposed to click if you want to share a video.
Yeah, I think I've done that.
Did you click that? Okay.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Maybe increase. See the volume.
Hear it, let me know, please. I just want to be sure. Can you hear anything? Can you hear it?
Yes.
There is audio, but it's very low. So
Very faint. It's very slight. So increase the volume.
This is the best volume here.
Yeah.
Yeah, same as system. Yes. How about now? How about now? Is it the same?
Audio.
Maybe that's my computer now. Okay, let me try again.
Sounds like we can hear you a little bit now.
Hello, can anybody hear me?
Can anyone hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I want to try again and see.
But I'm suspecting your microphone is too close.
Okay.
Are you the one going to be talking, or it's a video?
No. I want to share a video so we see how it improves. When it's time for me to talk, I'll talk.
Okay. So you want us to hear what they are saying in the video?
The video, yes.
Okay.
Is it better?
Slightly. But we can't make out what the person is saying though.
It's fair now. We can hear a bit.
Faintly, very faint.
Time is now setting it today.
If you understand the video, why don't you just narrate it to us as we watch the picture?
Oh, I'm just using this to keep our eye glued to the system. We will soon start, please.
Don, we're 49 now. So
Okay,
I think it's a good time to start. Mm.
Yes. Okay, we start. Again, good evening, everybody, and welcome to today's Zoom. Happy Christmas in arrears, and Happy New Year in advance. It's good to have everybody on board. It's good to have you back. We've been on break now for about 3 weeks, planning for this and that. For that reason, we're not able to come up. But a lot of events happen in our own group. So that was why we couldn't have our Zoom as usual. But thank God today, we had the opportunity of doing what we used to do, what we used to do, which is our normal way of saying product administration in the case of our own Zoom. Dibolu, please, what is your name on screen so I can make you a co-host? Okay, I said, okay, I'm spelling it wrongly, sorry. Let me quickly do that so that you can help me control that. All right. Sorry. Stop me first. So we're all welcome. Today we are going to be fast. We try to manage the time as fast as we could. See how best take our products. It's been a while now, like I said before, and we need for us to meet again to discuss what we know how to do best, which is how to administer our products. I want to believe that every one of us here can do this, and we are also enjoying our products. Because for me, it's not for phytoscience. I wonder what else. That's because the only way I know. Please, can you mute your system, please?
Please mute this G person. There's a lot of noise coming from her or his end.
Okay. Okay. So during the course of the break, I had the opportunity of talking with some of us. We have had different cases. We have had lots of successes as regards this product, and where some people have confusions or discrepancies as regards to how they take the product, we've been able to do that. So it's like we're not coming out for normal Zoom like this, but we've been doing our Zoom silently. That is to say, when each time anybody calls me, I try to give the best advice that I can give. So today we have this opportunity again of really talking about our product. Debolo, I'm trying to make you a co-host, but everything just, I don't know if I should log off one of my devices so that I'll have the opportunity. Let me just go off with one of my devices quickly. Come. Now I can do that. It's the same story. Let me check. Sorry, please. As soon as we start, we'll catch up. Let's need the bullet to be a good. Can someone hear me? Hello? Thank you. I don't know what is happening again. Okay. Okay. So welcome everybody. I'll just go straight. Please, if you hear me, let me just see reactions on the screen. I'll just go straight to what I have to do. Thank you. God will help us. So today, again, we are going to talk about product administration. Why do I love this part of these teachings? It's because a lot of us had the opportunity of looking at the product. We tend to carry out some experiments, and each time we do anything, there is always a result. So in that case, if people complain of anything, we tend to see how we could maneuver the product, and they also get their results. So in the course of doing that, it now brought the idea or the need to really understudy the product very well and learn how best to administer. When I say administer, any way you administer this product ad issue has been correct. It's just that we look at other ways to improve on how we consume the product, because it's fruit-based, so we can do any play just to see that we get results. And this also has been working for us. So it doesn't change the fact that what you know is not correct. No, what you know is really, really correct. It's just for us to carry out what we call improvement. You see, in projects, there are 4 stages you go in projects. The first one is when you carry out inspections. The next is for you to plan. By the time you plan, you execute. If you execute, you close out, or you conclude, or you commission. Now, if you have done this for the next stage is to carry out improvement. Why do we do improvement? Because technology changes with time. And if technology changes with time, if you continue to rely on the old technology, you may be backwards. That is why you see today, from the normal Abraham Graham Bell phone, we are now using the normal our mobile phones. Unlike before, when they started the phones that can only send text messages, like the former 3310, we know, the Samsung, we know, the Motorola, we know. But today now we are using other better phones like the Android and iPhones. So we can see that technology is actually changing. So things are changing. So in that case, we need to move up. We need to step up. So, and in the course of stepping up, you may also have the need to improve on what you know. So that is why we also look at this product, and we begin to look at ways also to improve our intake, just for us to get the needed results. So today we are going to talk about product administration. If we have the time, if we are still having time, because of this, we may choose to also look at 1 or 2 business needs. But if not, we will just continue with the administration, and we'll call it a day. So we're looking at stem cell revolution. So the world is changing very fast, and then the big will beat the small anymore. I mean, big will not beat small anymore. It will be the fast beating that slow. What it's trying to say, like I said, I talked about improvement in technology, innovations, and the need to do upgrades. You can see those days where we used typewriter. Today we are using computers. We have the what we call those automobiles now changed to even computerized automobiles. We have our normal telephone. We have Abraham Graham Bell, which is no longer existing again. Now we are using our normal mobile phone. And that is the same thing when it comes to medicine. The medicine is changing now in the sense that orthodox medicine now has now been replaced by the normal, it's now gradually being replaced by what we call the stem cell therapy. And this stem cell therapy is something you consume, and you don't have any side effects. The normal orthodox medicine, they tell you of different side effects. But the situation like our product, which is a Phytoscience product, that is the plant stem cell product, don't have anything that will tell you that this is overdose or underdose, or you're not taking the required dosage, and so on and so forth. Because one is food-based. Imagine yourself eating a basket of mango. You don't have any effect, other than the fact that your stomach becomes full. But if you still, after some time, digestion takes place, you are normal again. But you cannot see yourself take a half a can of tablet like paracetamol. If you take even more than the number 2 tablets, just imagine what will happen if you take 4. So we can see things like drug overdose in that case. So now we are going to a situation in health where the stem cell is going to be the in thing of the day. Now we see that a lot of people, like I used to say, people are beginning to ask more about this product. People are beginning to ask more questions. If you look at my status for the past 3 days, I've just been displaying all I know about the stem cell, all the testimony, all the videos, everything I had on my phone. I've just been circulating it for the past 3 days. And I've got lots and lots of people calling me to ask 1 or 2 things. And with that alone, I've been able to market this product highest limit, such that even most of the people that come to get this product from me, I don't even know them from Adam. So you can see, unlike the first one that you need to call people you know, discuss with them, but now it's not the same. So what are these stem cells we're talking about? He said they are specialized cell or special cell called mother cells with the amazing power to produce new cells that can transform into any tissue or organs of the body. What he's trying to say is that during the course of a process we call mitosis, this stem cell can degenerate, they broke up, they form other cells of the body. So it could be the cells of the heart, it could form the cells of the neurons of the brain, it could be the blood cell, it could be the cells of the liver, it could go back to transform into the cells of the muscles, even the tissues. It could be fat cells, epileptic cells. It could also be the intestinal cells. So it's any part of the body, even the cells of the bone. So as these cells begin to break, they break to form all these cells. So every organs of the body, at the end of the day, gets a share, a stem cell. So and in the course of doing that, over 200 chronic diseases are replaced from the body. So if you see a situation whereby somebody talking, you see a situation whereby somebody has a chronic illness and they start taking the stem cell product. It's just like it is a displacement reaction we call in chemistry, where lighter elements up on the series are displaced by heavier elements in the below series, that's down the series. So what it's trying to tell us is that as displacement is taking place, one is getting better. So that is one good thing about it. So everybody has stem cell. We all use this stem cell. These stem cells dies. That's why I wanted to talk. If that video had showed itself properly, you will discover that by the time we begin to age, like we said these cells dies. When you get to the age 40 and above, your life system changes. You know, they will tell you that one is made at 40 because that is the level of we call that achievement life or achievement life stage, where you are already in a stage where you begin to make things. You know, by the age of 50, you are talking about fulfillment age, where you begin to count your blessings. But at 40, you begin to hustle to make your blessings, your things work. Now, when you get to 40 and you say life begins at 40, recall also another adage says a fool at 40 is a fool forever. It means that age 40 has a lot to do. Now, that is the same way with human health depreciation. At 40, what you used to enjoy when you're 30 and below, or 35 and below, 39 and below, you don't enjoy them when you are 40. They tell you, that's when you begin to see warnings like take care of what you eat, take care of what you drink, take care of what you do, take care of how you sleep, take care of this, take care of that, take care of that. That tells you that age 40 has a lot of role to play. For instance, if you are somebody that does exercise a lot, by the time you get to 40, you'll be told that at this age, you don't need too much of the jogging. You know, you jog 10 kilometers, 15 kilometers, 6 kilometers, and so on and so forth. But now that you'll be told that at this stage, you don't need those things. What you need now is brisk walking. Why did they say you should start doing brisk walking rather than the normal heavy jogging you do? The essence of this is this. The more you jog, the clashes between bone breaks off the cartilage in your joints. And in the course of that, you begin to get pain. So don't be surprised if you still jog and you still feel pains like that leads to arthritis. If you still feel pains that leads to bone pains, you just know that, yes, you are beginning to do things that you're not supposed to do at 40. So they said now at the age of 40 and above, what you should do is brisk walk. Meaning you should trek at a set speed. The same step you use in trekking should be the steps. Your trekking step at start should be your trekking step at the finish. So, like all this while, sometimes I post pictures, I post my coverage in a day. Those are brisk walk. So I go as far as 10, sometimes 15 kilometers in a day, just walking. I try to beat my time. I set a time. Sometimes I put 1 hour, 10 minutes. But if I'm able to do it in 48 minutes, fine. But I must knock off 15 kilometers. But this is under brisk walk. It's not jogging like running. No, it's just that. So you can see that when you are 40 and above.
Please, can you let people in? There are people waiting to be let in.
I think I've done that.
Okay.
I've done that.
Okay.
So You can see the age 40 and above has a lot of lot of restrictions. So that is to say also that one should not be surprised if they tell you that when you begin to get old, your cells are beginning to die. So what you need to do at this stage is to look at ways to which you rejuvenate this cell, ways of bringing back these cells, ways of not allowing these cells die. Okay, now again, I want to tell us something again. At 40, you were told, we will be told that, hey, at this age, you don't eat meat. They say red meat is cancerous. Okay, if red meat is cancerous, what is your substitute? They say you may go for white meat. Some will tell you go for fishes. Now, why did they say this? Because they try to look at things that have less volume of cholesterol, less quantity cholesterol. Because at a stage in life, like we saw from the video, there's a limit your cholesterol gets to, it begins to harm you. Now, so you can see at this age that there's need for us to take care of what we eat, take care of what we do, take care of what we drink. They tell you also alcohol is not so good for you. Again, you need to reduce it, or most people that still drink. So that is how it is. When you begin to age in life, environmental factors sets in. Then one begins to feel the signs of illnesses, and before you know it, you begin to depreciate, and so on and so forth. So that is the essence of why we need stem cells, because we need to rejuvenate them. We need to nourish the ones that are existing so that we can be alive to see our investment, that your children, life savings, whatever, enjoy what you have labored for. So it is estimated that within the next 10 years, 80% of the world population from developed countries will be tied to stem cell. What it's just saying is that a lot of us are going to be relying on stem cells to grow, to survive, to be alive. And because of that, we begin to look at the ways we keep our life and the way we live our lives today. Now, it said many will become millionaires. That means for those who will trade on stem cell, will become millionaires in marketing the product. And then we also hear that the stem cell market, I mean, the stem cell market is determined to grow with about $476 billion in 2024. That's in the next 4 years or in the next 3 years, because we're almost touching the next year now. So you can see that stem cell is a big market for everyone. That is to say that we need to look at ourselves and then begin to invest in what will keep us alive. Now, we have heard of different stem cells. We have that of the embryos, which is the embryonic stem cell. We have stem cells that are developed from the tissue. We have this stem cell they call induced pluripotent stem cell. That is to say, these are stem cells that are taken for humans and that of animals. We make them to become very strong cells that we use to fight ailments. Then we have the mesenchymal stem cell, which is those of the adults. These are adult stem cells. So there are different kinds of stem cells we have heard of. But today, what we're going to talk about is the plant stem cell, which is the phytostem cell. So plant stem cell is the in of the day. It's undifferentiated cell located in the mainstream of plants. So this is where we want to start our discussion for today. And it is the origin of stem cell, like you have heard, just as you heard the name, plant, phyto. So we are going to discuss phytostem cell. Sorry, I'm admitting people too. I don't see the way to, my other device are taking the chance for me to actually give somebody host, and I don't want to cut this lecture. So we've heard that this stem cell originated from the stem cell of an apple.
Don't worry, Don. I'm admitting people as well. Don't worry. Yeah.
Thank you so much and welcome on board. Where have you been?
I've been around. I've been here for more than 20 minutes. I've been admitting people.
Okay, thank you for coming. Okay. Good. So now, the stem cell of this specialized 18th century Swiss apple, Otuila stepluba, is what had helped us today to begin to know about this product, Phytoscience stem cell, because they tend to do a research and discover that this stem cell of this product can regrow back, can rejuvenate itself. And by the time it's done, the stem cell was taken and then tried on species like humans or rodents, and it worked. So for that reason, it was developed into what you and I today are gradually consuming. And today you can see a lot of us will come here to testify that we wouldn't have known about any other stem cell if not for the fact that we met this product. Especially those of us who were ill, some of us came in the course of our sick bed, and I am one of such person that got my healings, or got my recovery through the course of this product. And that is why I started doing this business. And today I can tell anybody about this. Now, let me also tell us that when I was sick, I spent a total of 90 days in the hospital sleeping with my back. Had this sore at the back. I only face one direction, which is just to look at the ceiling. I don't turn to the side. And that is how I stayed for about 90 days. Even after coming out of the hospital, I came out with very large for me. It's a lot inside. Even the drugs that I was given were not helping me to expel those things. So until I met this product from my upline, started taking this product, and everything in the system came off on its own. So my healing was also faster. My healing was smooth. There was no issues. And up to this day, I stand the right to tell somebody that if you're here for the first time, you are just at the right place. So Phytoscience stem cell is what we are talking about. I am dealing with Phytoscience stem cell, or I deal on Phytoscience stem cell, because this is the stem cell that gives me the revolution that I'm talking about today. There may be a lot of stem cells, there may be sagility, there may be other stem cells, but those ones to me are not stem cells when it comes to healing, because this stem cell is where my origin and my success story started from. That is why today I want to talk about administering this product to the best of my abilities, just to see that one person, two of us here, will get something. Now, Phytoscience, for those who are coming for the first time, has a physical office in Malaysia, the Malaysian company. It signs an agreement with Liver Biochemistry to be the sole distributor of the double stem cell and triple stem cell products. But today we have 6 different products in the market. But the ones that really brought us to limelight are just these 2 that I've mentioned. And Phytoscience is pioneering the business of plant stem cell to take care of all our physical and financial needs. Like we said before, it has brought out a lot of millionaires. So for that reason, the financial needs are taken care of. It has made people like Don Jeff well again. So it's taking care of my health. That is why you can see on the screen, you can see the difference between the wealth and health. It's just the first 2 letters. So it depends on the way you turn the coin, or the way you turn the die. That tells you what you want to do. So a lot of us are in it for health. Some of us are in need for wealth, and some of us are in need for wealth and health. So once again, welcome everybody. Today we're going to talk about
Don, people are waiting. People are still waiting.
Eunice is admitting them.
She's not admitting. They've been sending me and telling me that they are not being let in.
Hello, Eunice. Hello, Eunice. Okay, let me just.
I'm here. There is nobody there. There is nobody there.
2 people have been bugging me that they're waiting. Okay.
They've entered, yes.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Okay, somebody's saying I should increase the volume. Can you hear me clearly now? Can somebody hear me clearly?
Okay, yes, it's better now. You need to increase your volume. It's okay.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. Sorry about that. All right. So our Phytoscience had 6 products in 3 different headings. We have what we call the sublingual therapy. That is products that you take underneath your tongue. They are powdery. We have the water therapy. Those ones that you take by mixing them in water. That is to say, we have one that is powdery that need to mix with water, and one that is already water, which is 2 products. We have the snow-free fault as well as the actual plus for that. Then we have what we call the skincare therapy. Those are products that goes into the body via the skin. That is to say, we have 2 products like the H2O moisturizer and the Miracle Intense Essence. So today we are going to take these 3 products and we share some testimonies of how these products are administered. For example, when we talk about the sublingual therapy, we are talking about products that you take underneath your tongue. And on this class, we have the double stem cell, the origin of stem cell, and we have the crystal cell. Today, I'm going to talk more on the crystal cell, even while I explain this, and then so that you understand the need. Why, if you call Don Jeff and Don Jeff begin to tell you, take crystal, touch, do with this with crystal, you understand why I always say so. So, first of all, let us look at the benefits of this product. That is to say, the double stem cell and the crystal cell. We said it protects cellular longevity. That is to say, it helps your cells to stay longer. And when we talk about that, we're talking about a process where we talked about the mitosis in the beginning, where we said weaker cells are displaced with the new cells that are born in the body. So in the course of doing that, your cell lives longer. So that is what we call cellular longevity. Then combat chronological aging with its processes anti-aging potentials. What we are saying here is that, when we say something is in chronological order, it means from first stage to second stage, next stage until the end. Now, when it protects that, it means you don't just fall age. When you hear that this product can make you 20 years younger or 10 years younger than your age, it's only telling you that this anti-aging effect is intense in this product. So that is to say, the more you take it, the stronger you look, especially a case whereby you have slack skin, where your skin is gradually stretching out. It compacts it to make it strong. And you know what it means? Like like if you look at our children, their skin is far different from ours because we have seen it all in life. Our skins are kind of weaker now, but theirs is active. So when you take this product, it begins to make you like that of a child by bringing your skins back. So that is what we call, when we talk about chronological aging in number, it helps you to kind of bypass that and you become strong again. Now, it helps with digestive offset. I've told us before, I said, just recently, again, I met somebody who found it difficult to stool. And each time he hits the stomach, it sounds like drum, or if you put an enclosure. And I was telling this man about our product, and he said it's not going to work because he has tried more. That is how I got to understand Celgivity very well. This guy had been a very strong fan of Celgivity, and he's been taking Celgivity for over 6 weeks. And he kept saying that he doesn't stool properly. And I told him, don't worry. I gave him just a packet of stem cell, and a packet of DS, double stem cell. And that was how I gave him for like 2. I asked him, I told him I'm going to meet him the third day. But on the second day, he called me and said, this thing you gave me, what is it made from? By the time I started explaining the double stem cell, he said, do you know that I've been stooling since morning and my stomach has deflated? I was like, no, I'm coming to see you, sir. When I went there to see him, I was marveled at what I was shocked because, some people will tell you they've been taking the product for a very long time. They didn't get the actual result. But this case is different. He just took, and within 3 days, life became different for him. So, and that is how it is. So when you hear people talk about issue of indigestion, issue of not stooling, please just be familiar. Give them a packet of this product. Let them start taking. Believe me, honestly, the result is so enormous that even you yourself will be addressed. By the time you get to visit these people, they will understand that somebody has come. Like today, this guy is actually talking with me. This product is sold, we're told to sell the product at a certain price, but because of his stubbornness, he's paying more because he has come now today and he has taken the silver package. And he didn't just take the silver package, he took other ones because he had seen the effect of this product. So that is one thing. When you hear people talk about indigestion or digestive upset, please be friendly with this. Then it improves cellular health. When we talk about cellular health, if we have said it, that once you are getting above 40, the issue, your life is beginning to change. Different kind of illness are beginning to set in. But if you continue to deal with this product, if you continue to consume this product, if you continue to ingest this product in your system, you will be healthy. All these issues we're talking about will not come to pass. Now, I had a situation, like I told us, of somebody, I said, if you are above 40, you don't need to start jogging anymore. You need to do more of the brisk walking. And that is what it is, because you don't need to break up the cartilage in between joints, so that it doesn't become a situation whereby there will not be tendon flow and then you begin to complain of things like arthritis. Now, I have people who have dealt with this issue of arthritis, and more recently now, I have a testimony also of somebody who has come to take my product and arthritis is no longer a situation. This person comes, he has both arthritis and rheumatism. And by the time I administer this product, she just took, now this is the second week, she's feeling fine. Why is it like that? It's because she took the product from me and I monitor her administration. So one thing again you need to understand is this: if you give people this product, you need to follow them bumper to bumper just to understand that they are taking this drug, this therapy the way you give them or the way you ask them to take. Because sometimes in life, somebody can be pained to a point where the person may not even take your product and be telling you that the person is taking the product. We have had a situation where we gave this product to somebody, and at the end of the day, she refused to take it. And when we followed up on her, we discovered that she was not taking it. This woman passed on. And when they passed on, they discovered that the complete product she was giving were just still there under her pillow. So you can see how things happen. So when you administer to people, please follow up regularly, just to ensure that this person or the persons you gave this product, they are actually taking it. Now, when we talk about, it also helps in better blood circulation. You see, one thing you get to understand is this: if the blood in the system, if your blood in your arteries is not going out for your blood in the vein to come back to the heart, then you begin to face problems. So there's one thing: if the heart is pumping blood and the circulation is low, in this case you begin to see issue of pressures. The heart is giving out and the return is less. So the heart is always put on pressure, and that is why you see a rise in your blood pressure. And sometimes again, the heart may be giving low and more blood is coming to the heart. It's a reverse of the situation. So you need to understand that this product, when taken, can give you a better blood circulation and you feel free from all these illnesses. Even radicals in the body will be taken out of the body. Then it boosts your energy. So sometimes I tell people that I don't eat when I go to work. I only eat when I come back home. The fact still remains that each time I take my product, especially the stem cell product, the double stem cell, each time I take the double stem cell in the morning, I barely feel hungry. Until not long ago that, can somebody hear me?
Yes.
Can somebody hear me, please?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So until not long ago that I was almost caught up with ulcer, that I have to start forcing myself to eat again. But normally when I take the stem cell product, double stem cell, in the morning, I go to work, I come back late in the evening without even eating, and I barely know that I've been hungry. So that is one thing about the product. Then anti-inflammatory properties of this product, all this issue of pains, all this issue of swellings in the body, this product can help you take care of them. Just day before yesterday, in my own group, I have 4 doctors and 6 nurses as my downlines. And one of the nurses just came in the morning to show me one strange boy that came up on her chest. Really, she has said she has been managing it for a very long time. So I was wondering why she didn't even take the product. She just complained that, okay, well, she doesn't have it, that's why she didn't take it. And I gave her a packet of double stem cell as well as my miracle intestine cells to spray. And this she did, and by yesterday, everything has defeated. There was no ball in her chest, everything left her. So that shows you how it is, how wonderful this product is when it comes to issues of that nature. So the double stem cell as well as the crystal cell is one good thing you can always go to. Now, restore regenerate capacity of the cell, like we said. Regenerating capacity of the cell, like we said, the development of the cell that changes from the cell to tissue, organs, then to the body system. So this also helps you to bring them up. Now, it improves mental function by boosting the brain health. Okay, I told us before about my success story with ischemic stroke as well as a hemorrhagic stroke. I told us that only application of the double stem cell for the first 3 days, a patient that was bedridden for like 2 years, started moving, started using her body parts. And today, as I speak with you, this patient is no longer stroke breathing. So it is one good thing about this product because everything about stroke starts from the brain. So it's just either there's a blockage or either there's a rupture in the arteries. But the most important thing is that as you administer this product, you begin to feel better. But look at the situation whereby you have, probably because of stress, you have headache. If you consume the double stem cell, you not spend more than 5-10 minutes, you sleep off. By the time you wake up, you feel refreshed. So that is the same thing as somebody that already had an issue with the brain, like the stroke situation we talked about. You can observe, you just observe that it helps the system to flow. It helps that the blood that clots that artery to really go off, and because of this circulation, that person gets better. Recall, if there's this blockage, and any day that blockage chews up, that person goes home freely. So it doesn't matter the time that person has been bedridden with stroke or been hit by stroke, either partial or normal full stroke, total stroke. As soon as this is open, that person will feel better. Just that fast change takes place. So that is why if you give this product to anybody, you need to follow up with that person to really make sure that that person is taking it. Now, it also neutralizes free radicals. Radicals are things that are able to cause you illness in the body. They're just there, so it helps you to bring it out so that you can either excrete them or you titrate and cough off in the body. So that is one good thing about either the crystal cell or the double stem cell. Now, the immune system are boosted in the sense that your white blood cell begin to get the strength to fight illnesses, to fight diseases in the body. So the neutralizing of free radical can only take place if neutralization of free radical can only take place if your white blood cells are boosted. That's because they are the body defense mechanism. They are the one to fight any illnesses. The red blood cell is not fighting disease. Red blood cell is just to help you do circulation and to make sure you are free. But the job of the white blood cell is to help you fight diseases. So if there's anything wrong with your white blood cell, if your white blood cell is not able to combat diseases, you fall into sickness. You fall into that disease. For instance, look at malaria. We're told that if once bitten by mosquitoes, it takes about 10 days to develop into malaria. Now, tell me, if you have a strong white blood cell, you can stay beyond 10 days and you don't fall to malaria. So what he's trying to tell us is that anything that will cause you malaria, if the white blood cell is able to fight it, you don't feel it. There are some of us that just some no time, this fever rash, we call it, you can see it just grow when in the sense whereby you don't even fall to malaria, but you just see the rash start coming out. It shows you that your system might be able to fight what was supposed to bring it down. So that is why the product itself is very good when it comes to boosting the immune system. So we need to help the white blood cells to remain active, such that if there's any illness in the body, it can fight it. Now, it aids in reducing body fat. If you want to burn weight, down weight, the product is one of the key things for me. I will still explain when I start dealing with the issue of crystal cell. I tend to dwell on that tomato species, that special tomatoes. I want to talk about it today, so you will understand why it helps to reduce this. Now, it helps in ultraviolet protection of your cellular level, your UV. It helps you to protect it. It preserves your vision. You will see why the white blood cell, why the crystal cell is good for fighting of helping preserving and preserving our vision. You can see that it's because in short, you understand when I start talking about it. Then it promotes urinary tract infection, like those people that always have one or two or any one of the infections that have to do with urinary tract, like staphylococcus, gonorrhea, and others. By the time you treat these things, sometimes they don't really leave the body like that. They may just, with the antibiotics that are taken from hospitals, can only help you to reduce the effect. But with the stem cell products, you understand that the most important thing is for your urethra to be free. If your urethra is free, urine is passing freely, spermatozoa is passing freely, and so on and so forth. You don't have any of these problems. But in a situation whereby it is not free, maybe there's a kind of puncture or rupture in between, you begin to pass out urine with pains. And this is also not good, especially women. It is not good for us. So if you continue to take this product, a thing like that can never be your case. Now, it provides efficient widening activities within the skin, yes, because it makes your skin lighter. Not that it's not going to make you bleach, but it makes your skin, rather than feel this thickness in the skin, it becomes like that of a child. It's always light and very active. That it is we've talked about digestion, so I won't talk much about digestion. So let me quickly talk about why I enjoy the crystal cell. Before we talk about other products, let's quickly look at when we talk about crystal cell, and people are wondering, why do we most times tell people to take the crystal cell? Why do we always tell people go with crystal cell, especially at night? we told ourselves some times back that certain set of people or people complain that each time they take the double stem cell, they had a spike in sugar. They had a spike in their sugar level. So in the course of that, if people come to me and tell me that, I said, okay, I told us one time, I said, I had to try that. I just want to see why people are complaining that the double stem cell give them a spike in sugar. And I said, okay, I did a test, an experiment for 3 days. I was consuming double stem cell, 2-3 sachets at night. And I have my sugar level at 87. After that test, after the 3 days, I went to check and I was on 125. I was like, wow, okay, so this is how it happened. Okay, and I said, okay, within that 3 days, again, the next 3 days, I chose to go on Snowflake. And the third day I went back, I was back to 85 and 85, 87, like that. So I now begin to understand that, okay, fine. So it shows that if people begin to consume this product, that means it is best for people to consume this product mainly in the morning. So if I have spoken with you before, you will see that I always say consume double stem cell in the morning. Why I'm telling you that is that if your own system is that kind of system that also want to build the sugar if you consume at night, then if you take it in the morning, you will be involved in different exercises during the day. It could be that you're walking, it could be that you're doing something, but no matter what, during the course of the day, you don't just sit on one spot. You may get up, go here, come back, do this, do that, wash clothes, wash plate, do that, and whatever you do that activates the body metabolism is an exercise. So at that point in time, you'll be able to suppress it. Okay, but now we told ourselves here that the crystal cell has a special the stem cell of a tomato was used to produce these crystal cells. Somebody want to say something? If not, mute, please. So I begin to ask the question, why is it that we talk about tomato? Now, you can see that tomato contain antioxidants that offer protection against a large range of deadly diseases, with cancer, diabetes, heart diseases being a few of them. So you can see tomatoes had that ability to do that. Scientifically, tomatoes, we have heard, is called Salmonum lycopodium. Now, the tomato originated Central and South America. So this tomato has been something that has been under a long-term research. Now, if you see that if you want to control things in your body, the tomato is one of it. For example, tomato can help you to fight cancer. It helps to prevent cancer. Now, so when you hear somebody tell you, I have a cancer patient, I have this, and Don Jeff will tell you, why not give the person crystal cell in the night? Let it dope that person with crystal cell. I've had success results. There's somebody that recently called me that is suffering from one of the cancers. And I will tell you, she told me that this product she has been consuming, this is the 3rd month. And today is the 7th day to which we change our intake. 7th day whereby we choose to administer crystal cell. I said, help me drop your stem cell, double stem cell. Let's see what crystal cell can do in 1 week. Today, as I speak with you, the test result has come out that this cancer is no longer spreading. That is a success story. Now, why did I tell her to use tomato? Why did I tell her to use crystal cell? It's because I have tried to study to understand the efficacy of that tomato species. Okay. Now, a lot of research has been done before, and we are told that lycopene tomatoes could be responsible for the fruit anti-cancer properties. So that lycopene is one of the most things. It's an antioxidant that help to fight cancer in the blood, cancer in the system. So if it is a potent, or it has these potent oxidant properties. So that is to tell you that if you continue to consume tomato, it can neutralize the effect of free radicals. Now, if there's cancer in the system, it shows you very well that the anti-inflammatory properties of tomato can help you bring it down. Now, recall somebody also, I can't remember who, called me and told me again of a situation where it has, I think it's kidney issue, and the person is already turgid, it's swollen. I told her that consume more of crystal cells so that person can be flaccid. And this result was positive because as she started consuming, the person reduced. Now, one of my patients also, who also had kidney issue, today, as I speak with you, we are laughing together because she's doing things herself. Now, I dope this person, I dose that person with more of the crystal cell. Why? Because of this skills or this ability for tomato to fight cancer. So tomato is one key thing if you want to deal with cancer. That is why I always say that, look, let us use crystal cell. Now, blood pressure can also be taken down by tomato. Okay? Because why? Tomato is rich in potassium. Now, if you look at activity series or the first 20 elements in chemistry, you will discover that sodium is at number 11 and potassium is at number 19. Yeah, 19, I think so. Now, you can see that potassium is heavier than sodium. That is to tell you that in any reaction where these two meet, sodium will give way, while potassium will take chance. So that is one thing why, that is one more reasons why it is easier to fight salt from the system. So your blood pressure can be regulated using tomatoes. So that is why I always tell people, no more of the crystal cell at night, because when you take this, you go to sleep, it works. By the time you get in the morning, you don't know what has happened to your system. So it was at 40. So it will help you in that accord, just to help you reduce the volume of pressure that exists in your system. Now, weight loss, again, tomato is one good fruit that will assist you in reducing weight. I shared my picture. I asked a question: how many snow-free has Don Jeff consumed between XYZ time? I asked that kind of question. I asked you how many kilometers Don Jeff have gone to, but I also have not asked you how many crystal cells Don Jeff has consumed. If you don't have crystal cell, you can consume tomato directly. There's no effect. It's not very sweet, it's sour, but no matter what, tomato can help you in terms of weight loss. So when you hear the weight loss properties in crystal cell, you can see our CEO who showed us using crystal cell as its own source for weight loss. You will see that crystal cell contains tomato, and this also is one good thing to reckon with. So if you want to achieve that, you want to fight cancer, you want to regulate your blood pressure, you want to drop weight, tomato is good. Now, also for your skin, so you can tell when it comes to skin, your hair, the health of your hair. You know, when we talk about rejuvenation, like those pictures you see in. Thank you. So if you look at those pictures, you see somebody with bald head. At the end of the day, you see the therapy there, you see crystal cell. It's because of what? It's what the species, the stem cell of tomato that is present in it. So tomatoes is very key when it comes to things like that. Then I don't want to tell you about, in terms of women pregnancy, tomato is also good. Tomato is one good thing that will help you reduce cholesterol and promote your heart health. So when you see we talk about the factor of double stem cell and crystal cell talking about heart health, it's just to tell you that with enough cholesterol, with enough tomato species, cholesterol can be reduced from the body. You know, the harmful cholesterol, which the body doesn't need, must go. Normally, they said both the harmful and the good cholesterol in your body should not be more than 200 mgl or something like that. And then they tell you that the harmful one should be less compared to the useful one. So if you are doing your cholesterol check and you're hitting above 230, 250, just know that you're already in trouble. Go to any hospital, they will tell you. So for that reason, if you have this species crystal cell and double stem cell with you, precisely the crystal cell will help you to reduce the volume of cholesterol in your system. That is like, say, even if you chew tomato raw, you also do that. For those who smoke, also, you can also use tomato to solve that kind of issue. Then in the case of vision, like we said, when they said crystal cell can promote eye, he said tomatoes are rich in vitamin A, which is one reason why they are excellent for your eyes. The retinas of your eyes really rely on vitamin A and low levels of vitamins. And with time, if you don't have vitamin A, remember one of the deficiencies of vitamin A is called night blindness in our normal day biology. So if you have anything that will give you vitamin A, it means that thing can also provide and protect your eye. So tomato is one good thing. And like I told us in one of our tests, I said, if you have a tomato, if you look at it, it's just like your pupil and your retina. You just see them there. The way the eye is structured, if you look at your pupil, that's how the tomato looks like if you cut it. So the same cell of tomato can also help you to protect the eye. So it's a good thing to really rely on tomato. Sorry, somebody wrote something. Let me see. Okay, that's one for me. So it is one good thing to do that. And then if you talk in terms of digestion, okay, tomatoes are a good source of chloride, which is an essential essential component of digestive juice. Now, one report also talk about the efficiency of lipocaine in tomatoes in preventing gastric cancer. So you can see that if you take tomato, it's like saying stomach cancer will go, gastritis will disappear. So if you rely more on a product that have tomato species, you are doing something for yourself. I am not saying that double stem cell is not good. Double stem cell and tomato and crystal cell have the same abilities, the same functions. But because now, like I said before, with most people coming to complain that there's a spike whenever they take double stem cell at night, I said consume double stem cell more in the morning. If you do that during the course of the day, your workout, you're moving here and there, you're doing these odd jobs and that will help you burn whatever is going to come out. Because definitely, the more you sweat, the more you burn. So that will go off. But at night, if you consume, because of the presence of tomatoes in this product, that means the issue of increased sugar will not be there. The risk of cancer will not be there for you. Now, another thing I will tell you again is that tomato help to manage diabetes. Tomato is one key thing if you want to manage diabetes, because the more you take it, it gives you the opportunity for it to go off. Now, why? Because tomato is rich in iron and vitamin C and E. Now, all this one will help you to relieve diabetic symptoms. So if you have anything that's rich in iron, now, remember, I told us something. I said, I was able to handle somebody that has prostate cancer. Because why? I gave him something that contains iron. And what is that? I use more of the crystal cell on him. Apart for the fact that I use other products, but I was still handling on the crystal cell because I feel that should be able to help him shrink the prostate. Prostate is in everybody, but it depends on how you grow. Like we said, as soon as you are above 40, enlargement may come. It depends on how it comes. Also, there are other things, like if you look at the forums yesterday, I decided to post a lecture that I got, and you will see what they were saying. So as soon as you get to this age, you begin to learn how to manage it. So for that reason, I also used tomato because I needed this guy to get more of iron in his system and also apply zinc to him. So because he needs that, and that also helped to chill the situation. Now, I've told us again, I said, when we talk about urinary tract infection, crystal cell is good. Why is it good? Because it may also help you to prevent all the what we call like kidney stones, gallstone, and others. Tomatoes has that help to do that. It could help you to do that, and before you know it, you are free of any of those kind of ailments. Now, because, well, like I said, kidney stone, gallstone, tomato can help you do that. Then it also gives strength to your bones. So when I continue to say, take crystal cell, because I just love the fact when I saw in one of the Zoom, the first Zoom I attended that talked about this tomato species, it made me to go for research. So when I did that research, I'm like, okay, fine. If this is the case, that means there's more success story to us. That's why most times we would prefer if our own product, yes. So we may prefer if our product is even lumped with more of the crystal cell, because the tomato species is one good thing. Now we're talking about enhancing the immune system. Tomato is one good thing that will help you free radicals from the body, and it helps you to build your white blood cell. Like I said, if the white blood cell isn't active, there's no way you see yourself and you say you're okay. So when we consume crystal cell, you understand that all these things are free for you to get them, and you get them very well. So it also helps to reduce inflammation. If you want to try this, if you're here this night and you have anything like boil in your system, please go to your fridge and chew raw tomato and see what will happen tomorrow morning. If you have BP and you're here listening to me, please chew tomato and let's see what will happen tomorrow morning. Okay? So anything, inflammation, pains, if you continue to consume this product, you are bound to see them change. Then for us men, our problem when I've talked about prostate. tomato species can help you. So that is why if you have anything like wound in the system, as you consume it, you will begin to enjoy the benefit of good healings. Not talk about brain heads, like I told you. You can use the tomato species too, and it will help your brain health. So that is why I love the crystal cell. That is the more reasons why if you are calling me and you want to talk, I will tell you, do you have crystal cell at home? You say yes, I say, yeah, go on with it. That does not differentiate the fact that I tell you, you must take your double stem cell in the morning. Why? Because of about 3 or 4 persons that have called to talk to us have always said there's a spike for them in sugar level when they take crystal cell double stem cell at night. So that is why we said, okay, let us use crystal cell because of the advantage of having tomato in between, so that it can help you drop that sugar level. So I've told you of my experiment, I've told you of the results. So most of the success story are just lined around that. So that is the little or the lot I will talk about the product, the sublingual therapy product. So now we're going to talk about the water therapy product. I would have loved to do the same thing I did on tomato on algae, but I will be doing that in my next in our next lecture. So when we talk about water therapy, we are talking about 2 products. That is the Snowfie Fort and the what do you call it? Actua Plus. Actua Plus. So these are the two products that fall in this category. Now, what are the benefits of the Snowfie Fort? He said, anytime you have any issue that has to do with gastrointestinal, look at my case, for instance, you take you have a situation whereby you don't expel or you don't discharge properly, you take it. So, sorry, somebody caught my interest with something. Yes, like I said, I never miss word. I said double stem cell works exactly the same way as crystal cell. The only difference is just the additional species of what? Tomato. Now, if you cannot do without a double stem cell because that's the origin of the product. And for you to even actually start this product, remember, if you join the business, you will get double stem cell. It works the same way. But that added advantage is what I just did by telling us about the added advantage you get when you get the crystal cell. So it does not negate the fact that double stem cell and crystal cell are not working the same way. They are doing the same thing. So that is just to say, because I read somebody's comment here and I'm responding to that. Thank you very much. Okay, now for the water therapy, like I said, Snowfie Fort is best when it comes to gastrointestinal problems. What is saying is, there are situations where you see people with stomach that's so heavy. I've shown us in my status. I've displayed sometimes some kind of pictures of some kind of stomach that are very, very big. Now, the fact is this: apart from the subcutaneous layer of layers of fat, apart from the presence of lipid, what about the colon? The colon may be filled with feces that are not really coming out. So some people, they go to toilet, and if they go to toilet, they don't expel much, just a little, and they're done. So, and they still need to eat more, and there's need for digestion to still take place. So at the end of the day, the walls of the colon become this thick. The opening in the colon becomes this small, so they don't discharge more. So for that reason, they begin to feel problem when it comes to the intestine. They begin to tell you of stomach ache, they tell you of bloating, they tell you of different kind of things that have to do with the stomach. Like I told also somebody, I said each time he taps his stomach, it's like tapping a drum. Now, if you take Snowfie Fort, that is a cleanser. It will help you dissolve all these semi-solid or solid waste, and it makes sure you bring them out. Your colon will be, your large intestine per se would be very, very clean. That means to say, if you hear people that are taking this product for the first time, they tell you that they've been stooling. I have heard a lot of people saying that. I spool too much. I don't know if this thing, I hope it's not going to be any. What is the side effect? I said there's no side effect. Continue to stool. As soon as you finish your flushing, washing and setting, it will stop on its own. And that is one thing. So when you hear somebody tells you he or she has problem with the intestine, with the stomach, please don't waste your time. Just bring it out. Bring it, Snowfie, and give to that person. You will see what will happen You see the testimony that will abound when it comes to that. Then it also detoxifies toxins, that is to say, anything that will cause illness in the system. Now, we have talked about free radicals. We talked about using double stem cell and crystal cell to help you fight free radicals, to help you contain them. Now, you need something that will agitate them to get out of the system. That is the essence of Snowy Fort. For those who have called me, you can attest that I will first of all ask you, did you take Snowy? If you said no, if you say no, I will tell you, get Snowy, get a packet of Snowy. This is because whatever you're trying to get rid of, you need something that will flush it. How do you flush? It's only when you either you perspire, that means you sweat, you urinate, or you discharge. These are the three ways you can get out foreign bodies from the body. I don't know if there's another way. I don't know if there's one with text message or so and so forth. But these three are the key processes, are the three procedures. So for that reason, if you call me, I will ask you, do you have Snowy? And then I will tell you something again. Now, I'll tell you, take the Snowy first thing in the morning. Now, why do I do that? I am doing that because I want you to expel what you ate last night. What you ate last night that has come into this morning. Recall, some of us, we come back late from work. If you are in my category, sometimes we get back by 10, sometimes 11 p.m., sometimes even it gets to 1 p.m. I'm 1 a.m., sorry. I must always come back home, except if I'm not in Lagos. I will drive back home. Now, and some of us too, when we come at that time, we will eat. Now, immediately you eat, normally you need a minimum of 1 hour for digestion. But you discover that you are so tired, you just eat and you be in a sitting position on a chair, on a settee, and you're gone. The next time you wake up, you just drag yourself to the bed and fall. Now, most of us find it difficult to digest food properly when we eat late. So when you hear people tell you, try not to eat by 7, try not to eat by 6, after 7, try not to eat after 6, it's because you need a lot of time for digestion to take place. There was a day I brought out some postings in the forum, and I told you how each of these things we eat, how many hours it takes for them to digest. So now imagine you taking carbohydrate late at night that requires about 3-4 hours to digest, and you have not digested when you go to sleep. By the time you sleep and your position you sleep, digestion is not going to take effects perfectly. Then in the morning again, you still get up. Maybe you eat. Have you not started compounding the issue? That is how the problem begins to go out in compound interest as well. So for that reason, if you call me and I tell you, you have to consume, you need to get Snowy Fort, you need to take it first thing in the morning, it's because I want to take out your leftover. That experiment works on my own system. And that is why I also give it to people. And by the time I do it to 1 or 2, 3 persons and they start working, I say, okay, this is really my eating. First of all, let's discharge. Let's take off everything in this person's system. I'll tell you, don't eat on empty stomach. Actually, partially, the stomach is empty, but in truth is that the stomach is not empty because there are still leftover food that's undigested in the system, in the intestine, or in the stomach. So when you take Snowy Fort, detoxification is easier in that case because one, digestion will be faster, excretion will be faster. So when you do this, you are free. So even if you want to burn weight, that is another formula for you. So as you discharging and nothing is inside, definitely at the end of the day, what we call lipids in the body will melt away. And when these things start melting away, you begin to see transformation in your shape, in your system, in your appearance. So that is why you need to keep yourself light. And for you to do that, you should understand that you need to detoxify. And anything that has to do with chronic illness will leave your body. That is why I always tell you, go for Snowy Fort. It fights infection, yes. If everything starts going out from your body with your normal intake of double stem cell and crystal cell with the Snowy Fort, tell me, what illness are you trying to talk about? I have enjoyed my life more since I started taking this product. And that is why I must make sure that I don't run dry. There was a day I had to call Fadolu. I called him and I said, please, do you have crystals? That I must have called a lot of people. And I called him. He said, yes, you have. I said, please, just one packet. Send a dispatch rider to bring. I need it to emergency. It's because I don't have. I needed it. When I looked at the time it would take, then there was no product anyway. So I was looking at the time it would take for product to come. And I'm like, wow, if I get this one pack, at least I'm sure of minimum of 7 days, if not 2 weeks. So for that reason, I collected. You can see the distance between myself and him is just like end to end, but I just have to get it. So you cannot do without this product. So each time you take this product, take the product in the required dosage. Take the product complete. Don't just join because you said your money can only buy double stents. I want to rely on double stents. Try to get the Snowy Fort. Why? As the double stents, as the Snowy Fort is flushing, double stem cell is rejuvenating your cells, and then there's nothing like illness in the body. So it will help you fight infections. So most of my success story, like I said, too, are built on this. I can't count how many persons I've dealt with that have experienced things like that. I have somebody that I gave my product just last week, and the person discharged about 86 sets of worm from the system. So you can imagine that kind of a thing. He said he counted them, he put them in there, put them in polythene and took them to the hospital because he was shocked seeing things like that. I told him, when you start taking this thing, you discharge. Now you can see what you think must have been happening to him. This person, normally when you face the issue of worm in the system, you know how it looks like. We don't talk about how many times you throw up. We don't talk about how many times you wriggle your stomach, you cry about stomach ache and others. But you can see this person was able to bring out about 86 of them when he counted. He took them to hospital. So it shows you how well this Snowy Fort can help you do that. So assuming it's consuming a double stent, yes, possible. It may destroy the worms. It will discharge them when they are all probably the system. It must have digested with the system and then go. But you can see with this, he was able to bring them out and he was able to count them. So it treats bad breaths and other skin sores. If you have problems in the body, if you see people that have wound, yes, like that is why you see when we administer to people that have diabetes, apart from the fact that we put Actual Plus, it's because we needed those ones that have sore, we needed to go free. We need those blockage because when it bursts, it's because one, there's blockage in the arteries. It can no longer give out blood. And then there's also blockage that if the arteries cannot give out blood, how then will the vein take this blood back to the heart? It is impossible. So when there's blockage like that, you see wound coming out. But for that kind of a situation whereby you're going to consume this product, with this product and the Actual Plus, you will discover that such artery will be true. And if it trues, that means healing will start. Now, if there are sore in the course of it, that is it. It will start healing up. So most of those testimony you see on diabetes, you see the wound before, the leg after. It is because things like that have been taken care of with this product. So it rebuilt hemoglobin in the red blood cell. Like before this class started, I was showing us some things I had to do with even my, I think that's the same thing on my background now. You can see that if we talk about dealing with issues of sickle cell, that is the more reason why I said, sorry. Okay, my network is bad. It's back now. So that is why I told us that in my own case, I have 2 testimonies on sickle cell anemia in Uganda, 1, and I have 1 in Nigeria here. That of Uganda changed completely, but that of Nigeria is still maintaining the AS position, but the person is okay. Okay. The eyes that were green is now brighter. It's no longer existing as a green eye they used to see. Those attacks that used to come, there's no more. So this product is one good. If the hemoglobins in the red blood cell could be free, they can move, they are well built, then there's nothing. If the cell shape, the red blood cell shape, changes from a C shape to a complete oval cell shape, then there's no need. That person goes perfectly well. So that is why if you see me tell somebody, go with this product, is because of this ability. Now, blood sugar, I've told us about it. So as you continue to expel, you excrete, you sweat, in the course of taking this product, it may help you to maintain it. And that's the same thing that goes up with the weight issue. And then, like we said, inflammations also are being fought. So you can see, even these 3 properties are found in crystal cell. The same 3 properties are found in double stem cell. So as you continue to take, it's an added advantage for you. Mind you, there's nothing like overdose when it takes this product. Now, we have rejuvenation, immune system boosting. We have talked about that. We talked about that in crystal cell. We talked about that in double stem cell. And we're still telling you here again. And when you take this product, why? Because of the presence of algae. Why? Because there's chlorophyll in every leaf. So if you have read this leaf and lenticel or the stomata of plant, if you go study this very well, you understand why they talk about algae very well. And it'll tell you the advantages when you take this product. So for me, if you take this, you're sure of your immune system, you're sure of your rejuvenation of your skin, and then you're sure of good cellular health. Now, body acids and alkaline count. I told us before that if you have a pH scale, pH scale is always taken from 1 to 14, with 7 as a neutral position. Now, if your blood, if your pH scale is below 7, that's from 6 to 1, it tells you that your body has a lot of acid. It is worse if your pH scale is from 3 to 1. That is, the level of acid in your system is worse. You will collapse. Now, if your pH scale is from 8 to 14, it shows your body is alkalinic. That means salt. You have too much salt in the body. You know the disadvantage of salt in the body. So it is best to keep yourself neutral. That is why if you during the course, even in the course of using litmus paper and during litmus test, you will discover that water is always on the pH of 7. That is why they said it is tasteless, colorless, odorless, and it's always neutral to litmus chemistry. Now, if anything changes the color of that litmus paper, it tells you either if it's acidic or it is basic. I don't want to go too much on chemistry, but I just want to let you know that it is best to maintain neutrality. And what will help you maintain neutrality is your Snowy Fort. Now, I've talked about I've talked about the issue of sickle cell anemia. But the testimony I had with sickle cell anemia, it's because of the use of this product. Apart from this product, the crystal cell and the double stem cell also did the job for me. So when you want to administer this product, if you call me, I'll tell you, will see me, okay, I'll say DS, SF, DS, and CC. I don't want you to miss any of them, because if you don't get it from this, you get it from the next, or you get it from the other one. So it is best always to make sure you have these 3 products at hand, so that when you want to administer, you know you're doing the right thing, because definitely where the other ones mix up, the next will pick it. So it is best to agitate the system first with Snowy Fort, then begin to take other products. It is also best to sleep with crystal cell because of what I told us about sugar and blood pressure. So that is how these products you administer and you enjoy yourself. Then we've talked about antioxidant qualities of crystal cell. We talked about it in double stem cell, and now we are still telling you that it is also present in what? In the Snowy. Why? Because it's a plant that contains algae. I've told you, if you want to enjoy it, read leaf and lentil cell, and you understand the advantages, the antioxidant qualities of this product. So how do we consume it? 1 sachet in 50 cl of water, okay, and then you consume. I've always said I prefer people consume this on empty stomach or first thing in the morning, so that if there are leftover of your diet, of your undigested food last night, like what you have taken this night, if you go to tomorrow morning, it's not if you have eaten late, or if you take something heavy, like those of us that eat yam, that will eat eba, or that will eat semo, akpu, and name them. Let me tell you, if you eat that by this time, I'm telling you, tomorrow morning, if you want to know if Dr. Jeff is saying the truth or not, try to induce nausea. Put your hand inside your throat and see what will come out. You will see undigested food dropping like. So if you have that kind of situation, I'm telling you that if you take the Snowy Fort, it will help you out. It will help you digest it faster. Now, some people also must have asked some questions. That is it proper to take the Snowy Fort in the afternoon or in the evening? I've never told anybody that it's improper. It is still proper, but it must be maybe from 1 hour after your food. You can try it. There's a day I was feeling very heavy in the afternoon, and I chose to take my Snowy Fort. I did that, and the food that was in the stomach digested, and before evening I was feeling good. So that's one thing. So there's no proper time, but it's just that it is best before food or 1 hour after food. Then you can see that also, we have said severally that with kids, we can decide to give them 3 times. This same 1 sachet portion, you can divide it 3 times in between the day. Preserve it in a cool, dry place. You can put it in the fridge and then give them to take. If they take that in the morning, take in the evening. So my patients, the success story of the 2 sickle cell cases I handled, I gave them this portion 3 times a day. So, and I broke it into 3. First stage in the morning before food, next stage in the afternoon after food, the last stage before he sleeps. And this gave us the required results. So you can do that for kids. You can break it up into portions. And then in a case whereby you have people who are given certain quantity of water to take, like our normal kidney patients, they place them on certain water level intake. So you should know that such kind of a person cannot just consume this thing 50 cl if he doesn't have the strength. If the total water the person is supposed to take is maybe 1.5 liter or 2 liters or 1 liter, you try to do your mathematics so that it will benefit in between these products. So even if you're giving that person Attra Plus, what I did with that, my kidney success, was to drop Attra Plus into this. So there's no special time of taking Attra Plus. If you're taking this, I broke it, that person 2 or that patient, I broke this into 3. For each of these portions, the patient will take Attra Plus in between. But the last thing at night, the last portion of water is just free water, and that person takes. And I got the success I need, the success story I needed. So the testimony came out. So that is how to do it. But meanwhile, while all these things are being taken, there
Don't freeze you.
I'm not hearing you again. No.
Maybe it's network.
Unmute yourself, Don James. Unmute yourself.
Hello, can you hear me? We can hear you. My network knocked me out. Sorry, please. Okay. Ms. Bank, can you give me the right? Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, sorry, it was network. I know it's happened this way. That's why I'm using 3 devices. So the success story will come to this. So we need to monitor. If you give anybody any of our product, please always monitor. And where you feel probably any change that you don't understand, let's ask ourselves questions. We can encourage ourselves. I remember the guy that somewhere in Nowhere that was handling a breast cancer case. One of those pictures, those blurry picture you saw. I remember one day he came to Zoom. I was complaining that when he started administering, there was these changes that started happening. They begin to guess. They were scared as if they were going to take off the breast and so on and so forth. But I spoke in that Zoom. I remember telling him, "Don't worry, it's part of the crisis. Continue, monitor regularly." And just about 2 weeks after, he came back to tell us that the wound closed up. And that is one of the biggest testimony we have as far as breast cancer. This is our platform. So such is it. If you give anybody this therapy, you just have to continue to monitor so that if there are changes, we could look at them. Then the next of the water therapy, I'll be fast this time around, is just Attra Plus. Attra Plus has 2 basic functions: 1 immune booster and 2 helping fighting diabetes. This same quality you can find in you can get it in Snowy Fort. So if someone is taking Snowy Fort that doesn't have Attra Plus, no problem. There's no worries about that. It's just that what this will do, the other one self can do it. So you don't need to bother yourself. But added advantage, probably because you said yes, you want to really see your immune system grow up and want to regularize or reduce or fight diabetes in your system. And because this product has been said that is what it does, so you felt the need to take it, fine and good. But the Snowy Fort also can really do what it has to do. No need to talk about this. You can see what I said. It's that you're taking 10 drops per your dosage. Like I said, if you take the Snowy Fort, like 100, I told you that. I always tell the person, because it's placed under certain quantity of water, told him each time you want to take, drop the Snowy and drop the Attra Plus inside the Snowy and drink. So that is how it is. But for those who want to do a body maintenance, you can take five drops 3 times a day. It's still going to work for you. The last set of our skincare our product comes within the skin. It's now the skin therapy, which you see in our triple essence miracle intense, and then triple intense miracle essence also, and then the H2O moisturizer. These are two products. They work almost same way, and they are all products that you can apply to the skin, and you will see their benefit. One, it refines the texture of your skin. I've told us before. I said if you look at my hand the way it is now, before now I have this strong. All my knuckles were so thick, and it shows that yes, one, I've done something in life. Like I said, I've punching bags before. So with these products, the issue of the texture of my skin changed. Even my appearance also changed. There's this smoothing of the skin that took place. It's because I applied this product, and I was also using the other one as well to rub as my cream. So that was able to resolve the issue. Now, during the course of my surgery, I had a scar, big scar, and while applying this product, it helped me to smoothen it. So even if you see the scar now, it is not as visible as it used to be those days, where it's really glaring that yes, something was done there. But now it is not. So it's helping to refine your skin texture. It reinforces, rehydrate, and at a cellular level, resulting into moist and supple your skin. That is to say, if you have people that have dry skin, if they continue to spray these changes you're going to experience. So that is one thing that this can do for you. Then it reverses the aging process. What I'm saying, what is saying that if it start making your skin look lighter rather than make your skin look thinner as against what it used to be, and those dropped skin, especially in the region of the knuckles, the region of the knees, and the region of the ankle, if it helps to spread it up again, you discover that the skin begins to look young and begin to look firm as well. So that is the advantage of using this product. Then it has skin vitality. That is to say, it makes your skin to be fresh, makes your skin to be young again. We have heard people give testimony like they sprayed on the eye, it helped them to fight glaucoma. What I'll tell you about my own experience with the Miracle Intense Essence was, yes, I actually, I've told you, I've used it on my scar, and I got results. I used it on my skin. Then there was a time also I had something, probably dust rub into my eye, so there was this irritation, and it made it to look like if it's going to be a problem for me. So I actually spray the Miracle Intense Essence in my eye, and that helped me to resolve it. It didn't take even long before it resolved it. How? I sprayed it on the top of my eyelid and tried to allow it flow to this point, and then did something like if I want to open, and it entered. Actually, the irritation is somehow, but at least I got the result. Then also, I also had a time where I was feeling like a kind of pressure on this finger, my index finger, and I felt it was whiplow gradually coming up. So I applied on it, and before you know it, everything came to one side of the finger, of the nail, and then it burst open like that without giving me much headache. Normally, if you encounter whiplow, it may even cause the finger to go off. On my own, that to come to the side. It was because I used that product. That's how I got that result. Now, for the Miracle H2O moisturizer, I say promote, regenerate, and repair of damaged skin. Yes, that one is true. If you continue to apply this product, there's a difference when you look at your skin. Anti-free radical, I say in terms of the skin and anti-aging effect. That is to say, if you try this on your skin, there's this glow you continue to experience on the skin. It makes you look somehow different from when you are not applying it. Like today, I don't use any cream apart from this because I need to be a product of the product, so that if I talk to people, I'll tell you, look at me the way I appear. If you feel I look good, then this is what to use. Then actually the anti-UV protection, this UV you are seeing in crystal cell, you have seen in double stem cell, and now you are seeing it here again. So each of these products, because it is fruit-based, the quality of one fruit as it's used in producing other products, the same properties goes into that product. So anti-UV protection, that's ultraviolet protection, also takes place when you apply this product on your skin. The high-level moisturizer, leaving the skin fresh and supple. Yes, your skin is no longer hard. Issue of stretch mark, it's reduced in the course of applying this to your skin. I think I've seen somebody that did that testimony before. So it also helps to make your skin look radiant. So these are the 6 products we have, and these products you have heard, and you can see that they are all certified products. We have people like my own self who can testify to this product. Is Janet Afolabi here? Janet, if you're here, unmute yourself, please. Oh, Janet is no longer here. I would have loved Janet to share one of the latest testimony. By the time you hear, you understand what I'm saying. But unfortunately, I guess network has kicked her out. So we have seen and we have heard from my own angle, and the various testimonies I've shared, the ones that have come in within this time. It's as a result of this product, being the product of the product. I also have done this administration to people. My team, we have been doing it too, and we are getting results. So that is the essence of this program. I won't want to go into, because of time, I will not want to go into the business angle, but if you're here, just know that you are just using the right product. If you have not started using it, please, this product is the best product that you can use to get better. All you need to do is to meet your upline or the person that invites you to this Zoom and allow the person bring you into the business proper as well. You can get this product. I will leave the floor now for any questions so that we can wrap up with the day. Thank you. Eunice, are you there? Eunice Brown. Okay, if anybody has a question, just unmute yourself and ask. I went out of network, I came back, so all the questions that were on the chat box have disappeared in my own case. Okay, Galaxy 12, let's hear you, please. Galaxy 12, unmute yourself. Who is Galaxy 12?
Are you hearing me?
Yes, I can hear you, ma.
Okay, I'm calling from Dominica, from the Commonwealth of Dominica, West Indies.
Oh, welcome, ma.
I'm very interested in your program. It's the first time I got through Zoom because I had problems before. And I need to order. And I hope that I will get everything because when I do feel better, I would like to pass it on to others also.
That's good. That's very good.
And, I'm very interested in your program, and you did well.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah. Can we get a reaction if you actually enjoyed the presentation? Let me see reactions, please. Don't be. At least you didn't give me a present on my birthday. You can give me reactions today. I will take it. Onigla, thank you so much. Oh, that's very good. Thank you so much and welcome, ma'am. So, any other questions? You have someone you are administering to and there are challenges, please let me hear. Let's talk. Let's relate. Okay, somebody raise hand again.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir, for your presentation. My question goes like this. Sometimes when I use double stem cell and the snowfield fort, I have a little bit of constipation. So I'm not sure whether it's to do with my diet or because I've used the two close to each other. When I use double stem cell on its own, I don't have this issue. But when I use it with snowfield fort in this course of the same day, I seem to have constipation. I don't know if there is a reason for that.
Okay. At what stage do you take the snowfield fort? Is it that you took it on empty stomach, or is it that you taking it after food?
To be honest, I take it after food. I use double stem cell more in the morning, first thing. But snowflake fort, I always use it after food.
Okay, you see, that's what I'm saying, that it depends on, I don't know if you keep the time to say like 1 hour after food, but if you don't do that, then just know that it's a reaction that is taking place that will lead to proper digestion. So that is why most time I said it is best to take it first in the morning, and after that you can take your food, because as at that point in time it is already in the system. Part of it has undergone through the liver for filtration, and the ones that were turned to urine must have gone to the bladder. The stomach is virtually empty, so as you're taking in food, no problem, nothing goes there. But whereby there is food in the system, you will have this reaction. So maybe that is why it's constipating you. It's just like eating and then taking Andrew liver salt. If you're overfed and you take Andrew's liver salt, you can also agree with this same constipation taking place. You even bed in the course of doing that. Why magnesium is actually doing the job, so that there's digestion here, you expel. But in the course of this problem, if you are not sleeping, you will have this reaction. So that is why it is best to take this product even before you eat your food, so that it must have gone to the parts that requires it in the body. The liver must have done its secretion. But the ones that are taken to the urine, they go to urinary bladder. Then the ones that will expel itself. So then you don't have this problem. So maybe you should think of a change of your system that will help to solve that.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir. My second question, I won't take too much, is that if you can please help us appeal to our leaders to have crystal cell as one of the packages. What I mean is that, say like in the small package, like the booster that they have in Malaysia, we don't have that privilege here. So I know that double stem cell is our main product, but if our leaders can look, even if it's to be like a second account, this is just a request.
Yeah, this I can guarantee you that something is being done, and I'm sure in the nearest future you will get results. Because if you look at it now, there's a booster you do and you get four Snowy Fort. It wasn't like that before. Before it was just DS. Now you get 22 DS and 4 Snowy Fort. It's part of the arrangement that is taking place, and I'm sure with no distance time we will get everything. So because everybody would have loved to see a situation whereby you get variety of products at a booster package, and I'm sure they are working on it, because several times we've talked about it and they said they are doing something, and true, we are beginning to see it, because I recently did a booster and I got 4 Snowy Fort in that package. It shows that something will happen. So let's see, because the new year is going to come with a lot of goodies for us, and I'm sure one of them will be this. So let's continue to be positive, and we're sure one day we'll get that.
Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate your time.
Thank you. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Yeah, I can hear you very well. Speak on. Okay. Zoom. Okay. Is it the same result that you sent to me? The same test? Yes, thank you. I saw it. You can see from that his report, one of his testes is already affected. It has already enlarged. from the test result. Now, what this is telling us that this product will do well for him. You know why? Because at this point in time, with that enlargement, there's a compression in his urethra. That is to say that his prostate is pushing his urethra towards his bladder because urethra is just close by. So it's narrowing the gap. Now, if that is the case, the speed to which the test is supposed to send out spermatozoa through the bus that will pass through the prostate gland that will make it shoot out. Its strength is no longer there. Now, I had a situation like this before. I told us some times back that I have a patient in Obalende that had this same issue. Now, each time he goes in, he just ejaculates instantly, and what is coming out is more watery. Okay? Now, by the time we start administering this product, first of all, we have to check his history. We discovered that he has already bacterial infection, which he has treated with antibiotics, but it has not gone off. So each time he passes out urine, there's this sensation he feels like if something is itching him. Sometimes if he feels like passing out urine, it doesn't pass as at that time he needs it. Anytime he decides to discharge urine, he feels this strange pain inside his system. So by the time he came out like this, we discovered this. So we had to start administering. By the time he started consuming the Snowy Fort as well as the crystal cell, I gave him more of the crystal cell, like I said, because anything that has to do with wound, remember, prostate, that gland is already ruptured. Now, your own case too, he has a problem that looks like there's a growth in his testes already. So the more reason why he needs that now you can see why I say that tomato, he needs that tomato to go there and do deflation. So in the course of that, if that can take place, he will go well. Now, this guy I told you in Obalende now, his wife is now, this is the 5th month in pregnancy. This is people that someone that's married for 8 years and nothing. So now you can see now for 5 months, his wife is pregnant. Now that should tell you, say, one, the fact is that the sperm rebuilt itself, the system became free, discharge was okay, and it's okay as well. So the same thing with the result you sent to me, that is how you're going to apply. So he can take this product, forget about what he has taken from other products, but let him start your own and tell him also, if he wants to start your own, let him drop down those products. Because it's one thing for you to rub Peter and paper. Maybe he start getting results and start telling that it is those products that have started working in the system. So if you want to take a product, let him drop those ones, and then you give him this, and you will see the difference. Just like like we're talking now, I had somebody that was called that had a blood sugar up to 500, and the woman dropped down, was taken to the hospital. We went there. I brought her, when she came out of the hospital, we started administering. She brought all those products you think of, any type of stem cell you have, it's already there. I helped them, I did one thing for them. I helped them put everything in a leather, in a polythene sack. I tied it very well. I said I'll be coming to check if it is loose in any day. Because because of consuming my product, I don't want them to touch this. But this evening before this Zoom, I went back to check results. And this woman now, from somebody I told you, her blood sugar was at 500 mdl. Now today, as we speak to you, she's on just 130. So it shows you how far she's dropping. Now, if we go like this for the next 1 week, just imagine what will happen. That is the same thing with that person you want to deal with. The person should drop all those products and face your product, and I assure you, give him a test. Check one week at interval. You'll see the different results the person will give to you. It's going to be fine. Yes. No. Why? First thing first. Snuffy. First thing first. Don't go to car wash without using Omo to wash your car. So it's best. You must start with the Snuffy. You're welcome. Any other raised hand? Yeah, speak on.
Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, ma.
Good evening, Don Jessa. Thank you very much for the presentation. Hello, can you hear me?
Thank you.
Okay, so
Yes, can hear you.
Okay, so my first question is, I know they always talk about not using stem cell therapy for pregnant women, and this evening you mentioned about I hope I got you right, talking about using CC, crystal cell. So I just want to be clear on that.
Yes. Okay. No, then I don't think there's any place that told you not to. Hello, sorry, let me answer that one before I give you the opportunity to ask the second one.
Okay, sir.
There's no doctor or any person that will tell a pregnant woman not to eat fruits. Am I correct?
Sure.
So because this is a fruit-based therapy, believe me honestly, it has no effect on anybody. My patient is pregnant, I told you, for the 5th month now, and she's taking this product. No complication, no issue, no pain, nothing. Okay? So that is not just the only pregnant person. I have about 3 different persons that are pregnant in my course of my. There's even somebody that we've depleted her. She gave out her fibroid and now she's pregnant. We are still monitoring. She's still taking her product. So there's nothing like for pregnancy when it comes to our product. I don't know of any other person, but for this product, it's fruit based, no wahala. So next question.
Okay, the next question is I have a client who has infection of the foot, and it was diagnosed to be. Hello, there's so much echoing. I don't know. It's not from my side.
No,
Please,
I
can you
think it's
hear
from
me?
my phone. Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. So this he has a throat infection. It was diagnosed to be web esophagus. Then he also has a motor neuron disease, which they say is rare and different, a bit different from cancer. So, what do you think I should give this client?
All right. Again, I will still tell you that. Sorry. Yeah, reduce it. Okay, I will still again tell you that DS, crystal cell, and first thing snow fever will do well. The neuron disease you're talking about has to do with the brain. That's if I get very well, maybe the motor neuron or the sensory neuron that takes information to the brain from either the white to the gray matter. So all you need to do there at that point in time is to let it free. So with the consumption of this product, as the cells that are faulty are displaced, this person will get better. Now, if he has a growth in his esophagus, we have had a situation whereby we get to somebody that has goiter. At least, I'm sure you must have seen that testimony of goiter. I have a testimony, I have somebody in my own group also that I have goiter treated recently. So, anything that has to do with the esophagus is a throat disease. That means to say, even goiter itself is a throat disease. Now, if our DS and snow fever can resolve that, then I don't see any reason why this person will not get better. I think what is there, the most important thing is that he's building new cell to displace the alien cell, and that is fine for him. Can you hear me?
No, I didn't get that.
Okay.
Please, could you
The
repeat
most
that?
important thing, I said, as he's building new cells, as he's building newer cells, he's displacing the alien cells from the body. So consuming this product, be it DS, be it CC, is always producing new cell in the body. And what this person is doing is, as these cells are going, the new cells are coming, the alien cell will be displaced, and this person will get fine. So no problem. Give the person our product.
Okay.
Yes.
Is it possible to add Actual Plus?
Okay, if you want to, as far as Snowy Fort is concerned, Snowy Fort is capable. But if you want to do that, that's what I'm saying. If you want to do that, but for me, I will, before you even use Actual Plus, please, let's go on Snowy Fort for some time first and see.
Okay, all right. Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
That's okay.
All right. Mary Francis is that a person?
Yes, that's me.
Okay,
Yes.
that's you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's
okay, Mr. Otumba Charles, sorry. Otumba, can you speak on, please?
Don Jeff Bam Bam.
Don
Jeff Bam Bam.
Oh, Gabi, sir.
You're too much, you. You're too much.
Thank you, sir.
You are a consultant. No doubt about it. No, sorry, not you now. So what I was trying to find out here is you've dispensed so much. Yeah, you've narrated, you've analyzed, you've broken so much down. If people had to go and pay a consultant, I don't think they will get more than this. Yes, and this is the advantage of coming to this Zoom meeting. You get more than expected. You have some leaders here who breaks things down, who breaks these products, down to such an extent that yes, they believe in it, they have trust, they will change their mind and say, yes, they want to be involved. They want to go and use the products. Thank you so much. You've been a very, very special person. Anytime I listen to you, yeah, you yourself, Didi, Lexia, Madam Fatimai, so many people here. I thank you all so much. Now my question quickly is, I have a nephew who lost his hair completely. The hair, the eyebrow, the head hair, everything went. So we've been trying to use double stem cell now. I think she said that my sister said it's unofficial. Right. So we've been using double stem cell, snowfield, and crystal cell. Now I think previously we started with I think we still maybe we started with double stem cell. But we're trying to change it now. No, we started with the snowfield, but the results are not coming, no sign. It's early days. It's early days for such, it's been 1 month now. But like I told them, I said, give it 3 months, 3 to 9 months. But as you know, for those of us that get the products all the way from Nigeria to UK, it costs us so much. It's a lot. Yes. So we're looking at the cost, but not really the cost we're looking at now, but the effect of this. So we're trying to see that can we turn it around and start with crystal cell, snowfield, and double cell.
Okay, sir. Thank you for the
Because at the moment we're using crystal cell in the morning, double stem cell, and a snowfield in the evening, an actual plus. So we're bombarding this thing with so much. I don't know if we are not, if we are, we are putting too much. And it's because of the result we're looking for. It's demoralizing this boy. He's 24 years old, very good boy, did well in university, had masters, but for him to come closer to Gail now, Gail was there, where are all your hair? So, very brilliant boy.
Okay, sir. Thank you for the commendations, and I just want to do I want to give you one small assignment. It's a small assignment. Let's see how it works. Let's turn the table this way. Let's start with the Snowfi fort in the morning. Then let's apply the Snowfi for one sachet. The Snowfi fort is just one a day. Snowfi fort one a day. Then after that, let's give him like 20-30 minutes. Let's apply the double stem cell. That's in the course of the day. Then, do you have Miracle Intense Essence? Let's spray on the skin, on the hair.
Yes.
Let's spray. You know what I'm saying this is?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes.
All right, good. So let's spray Miracle Intense Essence. Let the skin absorb it. What I'm saying is this, because maybe between the demics and the epidemics, if the hair follicles have decided to give way, or maybe it's blocked and the hairs cannot come out. If the skin can absorb that, every skin has pores, holes that it can absorb air and also give us sweat. So if that is the case, let's see if we apply the Miracle Intense Essence on him. Yes, let's see if there will not be change. Then at night, let's take the crystal cell. So I want to believe that if it does this, there may be changes. So let's double it this way and see how it goes. Yes, sir. Any other question?
Sorry, don't just. So we apply the crystal cell in the evening. Yes.
Yeah, let him take the crystal cell in the evening. But mind you, he must let him continue to spray the miracle intense essence on the surface of that skin. Yes. That portion where he needs that air. Let's see the changes that will happen. Because even for head,
under the armpit,
anywhere he wants, any location where he needs this thing. He needs hairs in the head, in the skull. He has bald head. Let him spray it there. You understand me? The most important thing is if the hair follicles are able to flow between this dermis and the epidermis, I'm sure hair will grow out.
Okay, lovely.
It's not a glass, so it will definitely happen.
That's right. So if the miracle intense
miracle intense essence,
if that can be sucked into the head, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it will open up, the outlet for the air.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you, Don Jeff.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hello. Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, sir. Thank you for the presentation. Thank you so much. Please, sir, I want to ask this question. It's about snuffy fort. For somebody that wants to lose weight or that have infertility, how long can they use snuffy fort for, or how many pack can they use for losing weight and infertility? It's a different person. One is infertility, the other one wants to lose weight. So, yeah, I don't know how long they can use this snuffy fort for, or how many pack.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
According to body homeostasis, that's regulation of the internal environment, it depends on our body chemistry, okay? There's no limit of, say, this is the number of packets you will take before you get this result. Somebody may take just one packet and the result is showing. Somebody may take even just 2 sachets and you see results. So it depends on that. There was a time I asked a question. I said, who can tell me how many snuffy fort I must have consumed to burn from 125 to 95 and even 90, even 85, 87? When I saw that it was come to that 87, I had to start changing up. I had to get my weight back because, man, I cannot bear it. Because at that time I was feeling like if I'm not even existing. So I tried to peg it at 90. Now, I asked a question, how many snuffy do anybody think that I've consumed? The fact is this, the more you continue to consume and you expel, the better for you. Now, but one key thing that will make this therapy work for anybody is exercise. So as you're consuming, you're doing your normal exercise, you will get results. So I cannot tell you if it is one, but the therapy we always say it takes between 3 to 6 months. So imagine you are consuming, if it is 3 months, for instance, for you to consume snuffy for 3 months, it means you are consuming 6 packets. And if it's 6 months, you are doing 12 packets. But before you finish that 6 packets, you must have seen results. That one is certain. Result must have shown already. Yes. But you must add exercise. You don't need to take this thing and go and sleep. No. You take it and you do something. Is it walking around? Is it standing? Just make sure you're involved in things that will make your body system react to what you're taking. That's the result. Even in the case of infertility too, it's the same thing. Because as you're taking and you're discharging, you're taking, you're expelling, definitely the waste will be free.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah.
My own question, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
I can.
Okay, sir. I really appreciate the presentation so far. So because I've learned a lot. So because I have a patient that I'm trying to treat on diabetes, and we've been using double stem cell all this while, but the sugar level is not coming down. So now, because during the presentation, I got to know that this crystal cell also work better. So how do you think, or what do you think I should do now to really improve this person, to bring the sugar level down, to make this person live a normal life?
Okay, I will tell you. How do you administer the product to the person? Let me see.
Well, the double stem cell, I do ask him to use it early in the morning, put it under the tongue, let it dissolve, and drink a lot of water. And he shouldn't take anything until after 2 hours.
Okay.
So then I used to give him a Snowy Fort as well. He should take that, just put one sachet in 500 ml and drink it in a day. So that's what we do.
Okay. Now, since you said the person sugar is not coming down, let's do this. Let's give him Snowy Fort in the morning, first thing.
Okay.
Okay. Are you there?
Yes, I'm with you, sir.
Yeah. After I give him that Snowy Fort, for now, because you said the sugar level is not coming down, I want to force that sugar level down. Give him Crystal Cell 2 after your Snowy Fort in the morning.
Okay.
And then give him Crystal Cell 2 at night.
Okay.
More water during the course of the day. Let's do that between now and next Wednesday when we shall meet in a Zoom like this again. Let's see the result.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, but
The
I think my challenges, my challenges will be how to get the crystal cell here. I have I think I have one more sachet of a pack of Snowy Fort and double stem cell, but I didn't have the crystal cell. So to get it
Where's
down
your location?
here, United States.
Maintenance 2 products. You can see it in the back office.
Yes.
Tell your upline person, upliner, to buy it for you if you're not a platinum. It is in the back office. You can also buy it from there.
Back office, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Where are you located, sir?
US, United States.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
US.
Okay.
And
your upline, where is he?
Nigeria.
Afolabi, call me.
Okay, good.
I'm in the US. I read US.
Okay.
Let me
that's
just.
Very good.
Are you going to? Yeah. How will I get your number so I can call you?
I'll give you my number on the chat.
Okay. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
It's a very good. That's one good thing about this. That's one good thing about this forum. You must definitely have somebody that will assist you. Thank you very much, Professor.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Any other question?
Yes, please. I have 2 questions.
All right, ma'am.
Good evening. Yeah. I have a friend who has stage 2 cancer, and we started her on. She was taking double stem cell, because by the time she started, she didn't. There was no crystal cell then. So what happened was that it caused her BP. It gave her low BP, and then she was quite a while. And when she went to the hospital, the doctor told her that she should stay off supplements for a while, which she did.
Yeah, not there.
And then she now got crystal cell, which she started too. And she said it still had the same effect on her. So, but now what she does is that she takes it, she says, on alternative days, but I don't know how that can help her. And then, of course, she had an open wound. The Miracle Intense she used closed up the wound. But the problem she was having was just this low BP. So I don't know how to go about that. That's the first question. And the second one is somebody who has diabetes. And the doctor is advising amputation. So, but she doesn't want to amputate her legs. But she's been in so much pain. So what I did, I had crystal cells, so I gave her, and then snowfield fort. And but the issue now is that she is in so much pain, and I felt that probably I should add actual plus. So I don't know what we'll do about it, because her daughter called me to say that the pain is intense.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
I'll use an example to illustrate your first question. That is the stage 2 person. See, if you have a tap, if you have your tap and you have to allow water flow through a hose, if you press the tip of that hose and you try to restrict this flow, if you observe the hose, you discover that it is pressurized. All right? It is pressurized because the water that is supposed to go out is not going out. Now, the moment you release your hand from the hose, you see the first flow. You see that it's heavy. Then later, the flow will be regular. Now, the heart is like that. The heart is the pumping station of our body. Now, if the heart is pumping high and blood is not circulating the way the pumping is going, that means the blood does not go from the artery perfectly well, and to come back again to the heart through the vein is slow. The heart is pressure. You build pressure. Okay? So when you hear somebody is pressure, high blood pressure, all those comments, it's because the heart is doing more, but the arteries and the vein are doing less. Now, if the heart is not doing much and the circulation is rapid, that is the reverse of the first case I told you, which is the low system. So all we need to do now is to make sure they equate. The amount that goes out comes in. So that person needs to help us by doing certain things, rather than stay on one place and not do anything. Just need to involve ourselves, even if it means trekking few distances. Okay, it's echoing. Am I getting you? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, good. So even if it means small trekking, just to make sure the heart is beating, this drone is giving out the required volume, and the arteries and the veins, arteries is taking out and the vein is bringing back. Let that person do. But it has nothing to do with consuming the product. Whether let the person continue to consume the product, or try to involve his or herself in little physical activities. It will normalize. I have somebody here, not far from my house. She left here around 6. For those, if I've been on this Zoom since 5 p.m. Some people came in and left because I've been attending to somebody. Now, the fact is this: her problem is the same issue of low blood pressure, and this is how we dealt with it. I always leave here to go and assist to make sure we do some small exercises, and now just has covered up. So that person should do something, not just take the product and just relax in one place, believing that, yes, I'm taking the product. No, you must help the body. Homeostasis, the body should work. Regulation of internal environment. You need to help the internal environment to perform very well. So this can go very well on that person. Then the second question on diabetes, you said. Can you take that question again? I've already lost it now.
Okay, I said the doctor had given her he said to amputate her leg. And yes, what it says is that at least from her, I think her toes are becoming black already. So
okay, that's telling you now. Let me just cut it now. I think I get your point now, because you said she's in pain, Sabi. Fine, I get the question now. Now, yes. So what is beginning to happen to that person is that the arteries and the veins in the leg are beginning to get blocked. Okay, so if it's not taken care of now, if there's opening, it will look like any of those pictures you have seen before. So for this reason, let that person continue with our slow thoughts. Okay, even if he's taking actual plus, the person should be able to take the Snowy Fort very well, and then take crystal cell. Crystal cell, like I said, tomato is good on wounds. Tomato is good on wounds. All those internal wounds, all those blockages that I've already started coming out in the system, let that one go there and throw it. If it does that, I assure you, this woman she will testify just like every other person with diabetes has testified. Okay, let her be on our Snuffy Fort more, and then if she has to take double stem cell in the morning, no problem. But at night, let her go on double crystal cell to see how best the tomato species, the tomato stem cell inside that can assist her.
Okay. So, oh, well,
Did you get me, ma?
I should
Yes,
add double stem cell to it, because what she's taking now is just
morning.
crystals. Yes, and
she'll take that in the morning. In the morning.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me, ma? Hello, can you hear me, ma?
I've lost you.
Okay, but I can hear you. Can anyone hear me?
Yes.
Yes. She said it.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. Is she still online?
No. There's nobody.
Is she online? Is she still online?
Oh no.
Hello. Hello.
Hello? Yeah.
Hello, Dante. Hello, Dante. Okay, sorry. I left one question out the other time I asked. This is Mary Frances again. Okay. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, thank you very much. So the last question is this. I have a client I want to begin a therapy on. This client is 72 years old. He just came back from USA, where he went to he had a brain surgery. He had a brain surgery. He has arthritis. He's also using a pace setter. He's also diabetic. So the way it is, I don't know what best combination can you give me? Like I can start off with him, and then I'm also I'm kind of having phobia because he just came out from brain surgery. He just finished. He just had a brain surgery, so I don't know what can I give him.
Okay. Does he eat? Say he eats food, right?
Well, he eats well.
Hello. Can you hear me? He eats well, right?
Yes.
Okay. He drinks water very well, right?
Yes.
Okay. He talks very well. He can talk to you and you talk to him. He understands very well, right?
Yes, but he complains of migraine.
No. You know, because he should have migraine. He should have migraine because he did something something from the skull. He should have pains. You know, when headache when it is headache and it gets above headache, you begin to look at that. I think I experienced migraine too. I can tell you about that. It has something to do with the head. But nonetheless, this is how I want you to administer to him.
Okay.
Give him Snuffy Fort in the morning, first thing on empty stomach.
Okay.
And make sure he consumes everything. At least if you are giving him 50 cl, let him consume 50 cl. If he does that perfectly well, 20 minutes after that, give him double stem cell. The essence is that double stem cell will help him build back the brain cell. You recall when we talked about stroke, we talked about issue of stroke. We tell you that we use double stem cell and we got result. So let that one build that cell. Then, because he did surgery, internal wound must be existing that needs to go off. That's the essence of why he has that inflammation. That is the migraine you're talking about. So let him take crystal cell.
Okay.
So that will heal out that wound. And if he's doing that, watch the result in the next 1 week. Come back to this Zoom and tell us.
He's also diabetic. He's also diabetic.
Yes. As he's taking this product, it will be doing those jobs as well. I didn't tell you can see that I didn't tell you to take double stem cell in the night. I said you should take crystal cell in the night. But he must consume that 50 cl in the morning. And then during the course of the day, he must consume enough water. See, let me tell you, if you have migraine and you're taking water, it will give way, it will reduce. That is one. I don't want to tell you to do what I was told to do in the hospital. When I had migraine in the hospital, I was asked to take Coke, very chilled Coke. very, very cheap Coke. And if you take that, it will help. But I'm not telling you to do that because I'm here to talk about stem cell. So let him take water, enough water.
Okay.
And if he does
Okay.
that, you'll see the results. So let's discuss again on Wednesday.
Okay, sorry, please. Do you know he's also diabetic?
Yes, as you're administering this, it will take care of those ones. Except if you want to add Aqua Plus. But if not, as you're taking this, it will get rid of what is disturbing him as regards to diabetes.
Oh, all right. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you. God bless you. Any other question? It's like we should not go home. It's like we should not go to bed. Any other question, please? Any other question? Last 10 water, 10 drop. Okay. I'm trying to look at the chat if there are any questions. And how many? Actual plus 10. Okay, who is asking? Somebody is asking how many mLs of water do you add Aqua Plus? It's just a glass, just your glass cup. That size of your glass cup is enough. You put your 10 drop if you're for diabetes. If it is normal body maintenance, you put your 5 drop. But that 10 drop should be 3 times a day. But another formula I can advise you is as you make your Snowy Fort solution, that first solution you make, drop Aqua Plus in it, that same 10 drops. Then in the afternoon, if the person has to take water, let the person put the 10 drop again. In the evening, if he has to take water, put the 10 drop. But during the course of this day, or during the course of the day, the person should consume enough water. So why? So the liver can do a lot of filtration. So the bladder can also have enough, the bladder is like our tank. The bladder can have enough urine to store so the person can discharge. So please, the more you take water, the more you have better filtration. The kidneys also get enough things to do them. Then the excess of it goes to the bladder and then it passes out urine. More water during the course of the day. Thank you. Let me see if there's another question.
Nobody have that in their ears.
What are they?
All that time.
Okay, I don't think there are any questions again.
Blackhead.
Blackhead.
For someone who has no illness, how can the person use Aqua Plus to detox? That's just 5 drops in any glass of water you have to take 3 times a day. Thank you.
It does not fancy.
And of course, when you have it at 13.
Don't Jeff, for general maintenance, I hope I'm not using too much by using double stem cell, Aqua Plus, and Snowfield. I hope I'm not taking too much.
No, sir. You are not, sir. You are not. Is it that you saw my formula? Because me, I still take. I don't have anything disturbing me, but there's no way the body does not require something at most times. So if you take it, no issue. No, the other thing is that if you're treating yourself, you will not want to miss the dosage. But in the case of maintenance, if you forget to take, you don't have any problem. You can still continue next. You understand? That's the only differences, but nothing more. It's still okay.
Because our product is a food supplement. It's like vitamins. Nobody stops taking vitamins. The body needs to be nourished. The cells needs to be nourished. So even if nothing is wrong with you, you keep taking it to nourish your cells, to rejuvenate them. So you're not taking too much. Just to support what Don Jeff just said.
Sweet.
Thank you very much.
I can eat that. That's so sweet. That's it.
Okay, there's something someone wrote to me. He said, please, people are beginning to think that that their diseases can be resolved from eating tomatoes. Okay. Yes. I've just told you that see, if you're it's not there's nothing bad in eating raw tomato. Okay, but I'm not saying that is what we're going to solve. But seriously, it will give you the best protection you want to think of. But recall that the double stem cell and crystal cell, they are not just tomato alone. Okay, so that's a different thing. These are combination of over 20 different fruits with about 18 spices or 8 spices, like that. You can see the formula from your booklet. So it doesn't mean that If you take tomato, that means you're solving everything. Those products have the tendency to do more than just what tomato can do. Please, I'm not saying if you go and take tomato, if you have cancer, go and treat tomato and you're getting better. It will only help you to suppress or to reduce whatever is affecting you. But for best result, please stick on your crystal cell and double stem cell. Don't just go rely on tomato. Let me see if there's another question.
Yes, sir. Hello, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Yeah, please, sir. I want to ask if there is a Phytoscience depot in Canada, please.
I know that they get their product from Nigeria. And I also know that I think somebody is about coming out to become the stockist over there. And I think that is a work in progress. So very soon, you're sure you have that. But for now, the product comes from Nigeria directly.
Okay, okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
You. Yes, sir.
Okay, if there are no other questions, I want to thank everyone for your active participation today. I feel so happy to see that even at this point in time, we are still about 68, 70. Let's make it a date again. Let's make it a day next Wednesday, same time, and let's have better testimony. I pray for every one of us here that the more you administer this product to anybody, by the grace of God, that person will get better and give testimonies that will do your business. So, yes, so while you do the business, do it in good health in mind and body, and God will bless you all. Thank you for coming, and God bless you.
Thank you, Donje. That was a wonderful presentation.